Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Planer, and I'm coming to you from the Cortland County Area Agency on Aging. I am celebrating National Nutrition Month this month, and as today is March 1st, we're bringing to you virtual nutrition education. Unfortunately, I cannot educate in the home, so hopefully you enjoy these virtual segments on eating healthy. And today's topic is going to be about making sure that our older adults are getting food from all the food groups when you're meal planning. I'm going to start with fruits and vegetables. They're very important. They provide fiber and energy and many antioxidants and nutrients that help us fight disease. Fruit and vegetables should be half your plate when you're meal planning and when you're plating. Try to eat them whole if you can. Tolerate the seeds and skins. If not, canned or frozen or dried fruit all provide many good nutrients. Moving on to grains. Grains are important to provide you with energy and also fiber. Whole grains, such as whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, brown rice, should really make up half your choices when you're eating grains. So henceforth, we really should try to avoid the refined products as much as possible, like white bread and white pasta. When you're choosing your grains, look for words like whole on the label. Look for words like quinoa or bulgur or oats. That may help you buy the product that has the most fiber. Okay, moving on to protein. So protein helps us maintain our muscle mass. It helps us with strength. It helps us maintain our bone density. Protein's found in many products. Probably the product that comes to mind for you folks would be meat. So lean protein like chicken, fish, and turkey are very good sources of protein. Dairy products also provide a source of protein, such as low-fat yogurt and low-fat milk, 1% milk fat, or skim milk. Other sources of protein that we may not think about are beans, legumes like kidney beans or garbanzo beans or black beans. Recently, the USDA has added beans to the protein group. So they're recognizing that beans can be an excellent source of protein. They're very cheap when it comes to buying. Sometimes I find beans at 50 to 55 cents a can. And they provide an excellent source of fiber. So let's not forget about the beans. We've recently added a meatless bean-based dish to our Meals on Wheels menu, and I'm very excited. I'm hoping everybody enjoys that meal coming mid-March. So fats can also be a very important part of a healthy diet. Consuming foods that contain healthy unsaturated fats can help you feel full and also give you energy. Cooking with olive oil instead of butter is recommended. Seafood and unsalted nuts, if you can tolerate them, are good sources of fat. And avocado is up and coming, and many people are using avocado instead of butter on their toast in the morning, and it's delicious. So make sure you're choosing those healthy fats. You can find the unhealthy fats in a lot of red meats, like beef that's not 90% lean. The 80% lean beef would have more fats. And coconut oils and palm oil are also saturated fats and should be used sparingly in the diet. That's less than 10% of your total calories should really be coming from those saturated fats, such as fried foods. Okay. So moving on to dairy, I did mention a little bit about dairy being a good source of protein. Dairy is also a good source of calcium and vitamin D. We see a lot of vitamin D deficiency in New York State because of where we're located, so far away from the sun, unfortunately. Our primary source of vitamin D is from the sun, and we see a lot of need for supplementation, especially in the older adult, because we just don't see the sun enough here, unfortunately. But the calcium and the vitamin D help maintain bone structure. So that's really important to prevent, falls and fractures, and to make sure that we stay strong. So as I mentioned before, skim milk, 1% milk, low-fat yogurt, non-fat cottage cheese are excellent sources. I'm very excited because in a few weeks we'll be airing a segment from Abby Auger. She is the Cortland County Dairy Princess, and she is very excited to talk to you about what she does and the importance of dairy in your diet. So lastly, I wanted to talk about hydration. We see, unfortunately, a lot of dehydration, both in the winter months and the summer months. And I just want to give you some strategies to maintain hydration. Make sure that you have a water bottle or some fluids with you all day long. So while you're sitting and knitting or watching TV or cooking or talking to your loved ones on the phone, if you have that water bottle near you, the probability of you taking some sips is far more than if you didn't have it there. So make sure that you always have a source of fluids with you. Other sorts of fluids that you may not consider or think of all the time would be Jell-O or puddings or low sodium soups. Even mandarin oranges added to things can add some fluid to your meal plan. So you don't always have to drink water, but that's the best hydration source. I mean, soda is not, unfortunately, but those other sources that I just reviewed may be important to add into your meal plan if you just are kind of tired of water. So maintaining hydration is really important to prevent such things as UTIs. And, if you need some more suggestions, always, give us a call here, and I can, assess other ways that we can get that fluid in. So that wraps up my segment on making sure you're eating foods from all the food groups. I hope you enjoyed this. Next week, we're going to talk about meal planning and eating out and mindful eating. So stay tuned, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.